My dear friend, you are most welcome on my channel. That is Kafir International Organization. Today we will discuss about the ideology of the Islam, which is very dense ideology, and the follower of the Islam is a monster. As we are all known that the Asim Munir of Pakistan, Pakistani journal, barking the stool from his mouth that we are the different from the Hindus. Really, you are different from the Hindus because you are following the Islam. You are the Muslim. A Muslim cannot be as good as a Hindu because according to the Sanatan Vedic Dharma, there is a well-known mantra that is the Vasudeva Kutumbakam, means all world is my family. Every member of this family must alive with happy, healthy, and wealthy life. But in contrast of the Sanatan Vedic Dharma, the Islam theology is totally agonism or the hooliganism against the human values and the human. Because Mr. Asim Munir, your prophet, so-called prophet Muhammad bin Abdullah was a rapist, was a pedophile, was a robber, and he was a killer because he introduced a ideology which is known as Islam in 680. As we are well aware, when the Muhammad was 40 years old, he entered in a violent ideology of Islam because the virus of Islam affected the brain of so-called Prophet Muhammad. The virus of Islam is very dangerous to the society, even more dangerous to the coronavirus or any virus or the Isabella virus, because these virus have some sentiments. These virus has some incubation period, but Islam has no incubation period. This virus is always in the stage of egg, larva, larva, pupa, and adult. And the most harmful stage of Islam is the egg and pupa. And these egg and pupa are immune against the any laws because they are dormant in nature. As the egg and the pupa is the dormant in the nature, these such type of Muslims which are living in the Muslim minority countries or having the Hindu majority countries, Buddhist majority countries, or even the Christian majority countries, even the Jewish majority countries. The only single majority country of the Jews is the Israel. So these Muslims are very harmful to the society, which are living in the dormant feature as an egg and the pupa. Because they are so harmful, if their number will increase in the future, they became a fatal virus to the society, to the non-Muslims, to the Christians, to the Jews, to the Jain, every non-Muslims. So the Islamic virus is different from the any virus. The Islamic virus, most fatal virus against the human values. So Mr. Asim Munir, you are the Muslim, you are the most fatal. You are following the most fatal ideology which is known as Islam. And Asim Munir is the resultant of this act of the Islam. He is now in dominant position because he is the general of the Pakistani army. He is the largest monasteries, largest monastery who is following the Islam in the Pakistan. The, the size of this Asim Munir virus is too fatal to the Muslim also, because all these Muslims are the converted from the Hindus in the Indian subcontinent, including the Afghanistan. So we can say the Asim Munir is the resultant of the Islamic virus, which is more fatal than the coronavirus. Asim Munir itself a virus. It is a multicellular virus. It is a barking virus which is barking the hate and spreading the violent ideology of Islam, as so-called Prophet Muhammad was spreaded this Islamic violent ideology. So Simonu, you are a monster. You are a devil. Every Muslim who is following the Islamic ideology or the Quran is a monster and the devil and a criminal. Because the Quran is the book of the criminology. Quran cannot be a Quran Sharif, but it is a wicked book which is written by so-called Prophet Muhammad for his vested interest to loot the women of the non-Muslims, to fulfill the lust of himself and his companion. This is found the grease by the so-called Prophet Muhammad in shape of the woman, in shape of the wealth, in shape of the crop. Even Muhammad looted so many crops after attacking the so many Jewish tribes. He was a professional robber. And Asim Munir, you are following the teaching of the Sunnah of such prophet which is known as the Muhammad bin Abdullah. So you are also the Muslim Islamic monarch. There is no need to say that the Islam itself is terrorism. There is no such type of radical Islam or the dormant Islam or the hardcore Islam. Islam is always Islam and it is hardcore Islam. And Islam always relevant on the teaching of the so-called Prophet Muhammad, which is described in the Quran. So Quran is not a Sharif. Quran is a big book full of the monsters, which is described in the every verses of the Quran. 6,666 verses of the Quran is the viruses, not the verses. So we can say the Quran or the Islam is the name of the robbery, in the name of the fabricated false fallacy of the Allah, because Allah even does not know, though he is the creator of the earth, but he does not know the earth is now saved, not the flesh. But the Quranic Allah stated in the Quranic verses that the earth is the flesh, just like a bread seed. How stupidity of this Allah, it means that Allah is created by so-called Prophet Muhammad in his western interest to loot the Jewish woman and rape the women to fulfill the lust of the Muslims. Islam is a tool of the robbery, killing of the non-Muslims, tool of the hatred, the violence, and the violent ideology against the non-Muslims, in the greed of the sex of the by the with the non-Muslim woman, because according to Islam, if the woman kidnapped by a Muslim, he will be raped by these Islamic monsters, which are the Muslims, and doing accordingly as the Taliban, Osama bin Laden, and Asim Munir is the dreadful terrorist in this world, and all the Muslims who are following the path of Islamic so-called Prophet Muhammad, all are the Islamic monitors. They are the robbers. They are the certified, the goons, monsters, devil, and the criminal person. So this is my short video for your information that Islam is the tool for the across the land, as in India by the word God. Islam is totally Buddhism against the human values and the humanity. And all the Muslim leaders which are living throughout the world and are following the Islam, they are the Islamic monarchs. They are the certified criminals, as the Islam provoke the criminology against the non-Muslims. So it is our duty to fight against this evil disease more fatal than with the coronavirus, that is Islam. And it is very happy days that all the non-Muslims, all the Muslims are living the Islam known as an ex-Muslim. They are more better, or they are our hero, icon, and the so-called Prophet Muhammad nothing before such type of the ex-Muslims. They are the real hero of the society, and this is the duty of the every government of every country, that the ex-Muslim must be saved from these Islamic monsters. Because according to Islam, when a person leaves the Islam, the penalty is only the death by the Muslims. This is the cruel ideology which is known as Islam. And the Quran Sharif is not the Sharif, but it's a big book. Thank you very much.